Welcome to Selfie Story for another episode of Alternate Reality. Put on your headphones for a nerve-chilling story. In a world not too distant from our own, humanity set its sights beyond the stars. Proxima Centauri B, our closest neighbor in the cosmos, was the target of our curiosity and the subject of our ambition. The mission was clear: to explore, to discover, and to return, bringing back the secrets that lay dormant in the heart of the universe. The spaceship, glinting like a silver arrow, was primed for its voyage. It carried a crew of the finest minds and bravest hearts, their spirits buoyant with anticipation. Their leader, a woman of exceptional brilliance and tenacity, Dr. Emma Clark, was at the helm. Her eyes sparkled with the promise of the unknown, and her heart pounded with the thrill of discovery. Dr. Clark and her crew journeyed through the vast darkness of space, their path illuminated by the distant twinkling stars. After a journey that seemed both endless and fleeting, they arrived. Proxima Centauri B, a world untamed and unexplored, welcomed them with its silent beauty. Their mission was a success. Beneath the alien soil, they found an abundance of mineral deposits, treasures that promised a sustainable future for mankind. The crew's hearts filled with joy and their minds buzzed with the possibilities. This was more than just a discovery. It was a new beginning. Their spirits were high as they prepared for their journey back to Earth. Little did they know the silent world they left behind had a parting gift. Among the treasures they carried back nestled a stowaway, a symbiote unseen and unknown. As the spaceship took off, leaving behind the alien world, their hearts were filled with the joy of discovery and the promise of a new dawn. But as the Earth grew closer, a sense of unease began to creep in. Little did they know their return journey would not be as solitary as they had anticipated. As the spaceship prepared for its journey back to Earth, an uninvited guest hopped aboard. The guest was not your typical stowaway. It was an entity named Elysium, a symbiote, a life form that coexists with its host in a mutually beneficial relationship. Originating from a place unknown, Elysium had found its way to Proxima Centauri B, and now it was headed to Earth. Elysium was unlike anything we've ever seen. Imagine a being with the consistency of quicksilver, the adaptability of a chameleon, and the survival instincts of a cockroach. It could shapeshift into any form, allowing it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. On Proxima Centauri B, it had thrived, living in mineral deposits, adapting to the harsh conditions, and now it was ready for a new adventure. The spaceship, filled with precious minerals, was a veritable playground for Elysium. It nestled into the crevices of the ship's cargo hold, taking on the appearance of a rare mineral. To the unsuspecting human eye, Elysium was just another rock, another treasure from a distant world. But beneath its dormant facade, Elysium was awake, alert, and ready to explore a new world. The crew, oblivious to their new passenger, celebrated their successful mission. They marveled at the minerals they had discovered, unaware that one of them was not what it seemed. As they plotted their course back to Earth, Elysium lay in wait, passing the time in the deep, dark recesses of the spaceship. Elysium was patient. It had survived the harsh conditions of Proxima Centauri B, and it was prepared to endure the long journey to Earth. It was a silent observer, watching as the crew went about their daily routines. Elysium was learning, understanding, and preparing for its new life on Earth. And so, Elysium began its unexpected journey to Earth, with the crew unaware of their new passenger. The stage was set for a story of survival, adaptation, and the unforeseen consequences of exploration. The Earth was about to meet Elysium, and the world as we knew it was on the brink of a transformation no one could have predicted. Back on Earth, Dr. Clark started to experience strange symptoms. The world-class geologist had returned from Proxima Centauri B with more than just mineral specimens. His body was becoming host to a foreign entity, an alien life form that hitchhiked its way back to Earth. He named it Elysium, after the mythical Greek afterlife, a place of perfect happiness. Dr. Clark's life, however, was far from perfect. His physical and mental states were deteriorating rapidly, and the medical team was baffled. Elysium was unlike anything they had ever encountered. It was not a virus nor a bacteria, but a symbiote, capable of integrating itself into its host's cellular structure, altering their DNA, and taking control of their functions. The news of Elysium sent shockwaves through the crew. Everyone had been screened before departure. How had Elysium slipped through the cracks? Was it dormant, undetectable until it found a suitable host? Or had it somehow evaded their state-of-the-art detection systems? Each question only led to more uncertainty, more fear. The implications for Earth were dire. If Elysium could infiltrate Dr. Clark's body undetected, what was stopping it from doing the same to the rest of humanity? The symbiote showed no signs of aggression or malevolence, but its silent invasion of Dr. Clark's body was unsettling. In the midst of this crisis, the crew couldn't help but wonder, how did Elysium end up on Proxima Centauri B, a planet light years away from any known life forms? Were they dealing with an alien invader, or had Elysium originated on Earth, carried to Proxima Centauri B by a previous unrecorded mission? The search for answers became a race against time, as Dr. Clark's condition worsened and the fear of a potential global invasion grew. Elysium, the alien hitchhiker, had become Earth's most pressing concern. But the true origin of Elysium and how it came to be on Proxima Centauri B remained a mystery. Elysium, it seems, had plans of its own. The moment Elysium, the alien entity from the enigmatic Proxima Centauri B, set foot on Earth, it was as if a shroud of dread had descended upon our world. It wasn't a hostile invasion with lasers blazing and spacecrafts plummeting from the sky. No, it was far more insidious. Elysium didn't need weapons of war. It had something far more potent, the power of symbiosis. Imagine waking up one day and finding that you're not in control of your actions. You're a passenger in your own body, observing as a silent spectator while a foreign entity takes the wheel. That's what happened to us. Elysium, the uninvited guest, began to merge with us. It slipped into our lives as seamlessly as a shadow merging with the night. One by one, we fell under its influence. Like dominoes, we toppled, succumbing to the symbiotic control of Elysium. Our scientists tried to fight back, to find a way to expel the intruder, but it was like trying to catch smoke with bare hands. Elysium was here to stay, and as the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, we began to change, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. We started to think like Elysium, to feel like it. We were losing ourselves, losing our humanity to this alien entity. And the most horrifying part, we were helpless to stop it. What was once a thriving civilization of diverse cultures, ideas, and emotions was now a hive mind, controlled by a single consciousness. The Earth as we knew it was no more. We were no longer humans, we were Elysium. It was a takeover, not by force, but by symbiosis. Elysium didn't conquer us, it became us, and we in turn became Elysium, a chilling testament to the power of symbiosis and a grim reminder of our vulnerability. The Earth as we knew it was no more. In the wake of Elysium's conquest, humanity was left forever altered. Imagine our world, once vibrant and full of life, now a shadow of its former self. The bustling city streets, once humming with the promise of tomorrow, are now silent, save for the eerie whisper of the wind. The towering skyscrapers, symbols of human achievement, are now mere skeletal shells, their glass windows reflecting the desolate world outside. The symbiote, Elysium, had spread like wildfire, infecting each host with relentless efficiency. It was a parasitic architect, restructuring the human mind, bending it to its will. But Elysium wasn't malevolent, no, it was simply surviving, doing what it must in order to propagate its species, even if that meant turning us into mere vessels. Our technologies, once the pinnacle of human innovation, had become obsolete, their purposes repurposed to serve Elysium's needs. Our homes, our schools, our places of work, all were transformed into incubation chambers for the symbiote. And the people, they moved with a synchronicity that was almost hypnotic, their actions dictated by Elysium's whim. There was no more conflict, no more wars, no more hatred, but there was also no more joy, no more love, no more hope. In the grand scheme of things, we had become one entity under the control of Elysium. It was a unity born out of necessity, not choice, and it was a unity that came at the cost of our individuality, our freedom, our very humanity. Through Elysium, we had become a part of something much larger than ourselves. We had become a part of a cosmic ecosystem, our lives intertwined with a creature from the far reaches of the universe. But at what cost? This is our new reality, a world not of our making, but one that we must now navigate. A world where humanity is not the dominant species, but mere hosts to a symbiote named Elysium. Thanks for watching Selfie Squad, subscribe and like for more videos.